signing in. Yep.
Hey, Dave Austin here. It's Monday, and you're with me for a Game Ready. We always want to start a week strong, so then we come to Aloha Fridays on Friday and finish the week strong. So on this Monday, we do our Game Ready to get ourselves living into that. It's all open our minds for everything to be possible. And when we combine our spirituality, our physicality, our mental capacity, and we bring them together, all working together in harmony, then what we have is success, because we're bringing it all together. We're balancing our lives at the highest degree. I'm here in San Diego today. Last week I had a little special thing where I was in Chicago. I've been all over. You know, it's been a road trip, and you know, I feel blessed. I feel blessed because every place I am, if I bring that my sense of that inner peace that comes from my spirituality with my mentality and my physicality, when I combine them all, they call it miracles take place. That's how I bring magic into my life, and you can bring magic into your life. So, you know, today's subject, does your belief system, is it supporting you or is it hurting you? Many times there's some things you believe that are absolutely is why you're succeeding, and some of the things you believe are holding you back. You got to be able to release those things. So tell you a little story that kind of hits this right on the point. There's this guy who wanted to get to the other side of the river. On the other side was the milk and honey. It was all there. He could see it. He's on this side of the river. He goes, if I can get to that side of the river, if I can get there, then my life will be perfect. So he thought, well, how am I going to get to the other side of the river? He doesn't swim. He made a raft, and he made it, you know, took a lot of pride in making this raft. It was a perfect raft. He put it all together. He got on the raft, and he started going across the river. He started crossing it, and boy, this raft was so perfect. It was working perfectly, and he gets to the other side, and he's so excited because he found a solution. So he thought this raft was the perfect raft. That was my solution. So he took that raft, and now he's on this place where everything is beautiful, that he's always dreamed of being. And he started carrying this raft wherever he went with it. He'd drag it, he'd put it on a rope, because this was the perfect raft. This is the thing that made him get to the other side. But as he was going around now on roads and things, it was weighing him down. The perfect raft was no longer perfect. He didn't understand it because it was this perfect thing that gave him and brought him to the place he needed to be, but now it wasn't serving him. So he had to release himself from that raft because dragging it on dirt roads made no sense. Well, that's what we do with our belief system many times. We hold on to things because, wait, it got us here. But you know what? If you're not present and you don't always advance in life, and be able to release some beliefs that got you here, but might not take you further. I know for me, as an example, when I played professional tennis, there was a belief that I could play professionally. I knew I could do it. I knew I could compete at that level. But then I would play the higher ranked players, the players who were well known, and I'd be like, my inner belief system didn't believe I could actually go to that level. So even if I was winning, I would lose because I didn't have a big enough belief system to carry me through that. Now later on, after I was retired, you know, it's funny. 8 years after I retired from playing pro tennis, got asked to go play a tournament up in Canada, played the #1 team in the world, But now I had released the raft of, well, I expanded my belief system basically, and in the finals beat the #1 team in the world. Never could have done that actually when I was probably physically better. But now I was mentally stronger, and I also, nowadays, I'm advancing further because I even though I've always had faith, I've learned how to bring my faith to a deeper level. And I guess I'm going to ask you is, how deep is your yes to allowing yourself to move to the next level? And it really is truly done unto you as you believe. There's a mental performance coach out in New York. Won't say his name, but he does things similar to me. He works with athletes and that, and he's got a big program going right now. I saw him post, you know, it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. If you're not succeeding, you're not working hard enough. And I thought about that, and this is not a judgment to him. It's just where I'm at now. I thought, wow, I believed that at one time. That was something at one point in my career, probably 10, 15 years ago, I believed that. But now, as I keep advancing each day, I've learned new things. It's not that I have to work hard, it's that I have to work smart. Doesn't mean that I don't do things that I have to keep making those steps forward. I do. But it doesn't have to be hard. It really doesn't have to be. And a lot of people, I felt for him that he's still holding on to a raft that got him to where he is. And he's pretty good. But he's not allowing himself to be even greater for his client base, in my opinion. Because sometimes we get to good and then we go, well, this is what got me here. When yet great is right there available to you as well. But great takes a willingness to keep opening your belief system, to expand your belief system on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Stretch a little. We have the giraffe in our beast training program. Stretlet. Stretch a little each day. Then what happens is you've stretched to a whole new, bigger belief system of what you can be. And that's one of the things I've learned a lot in every aspect of what I've done. Even to the, when I was an actor, I got into blockbuster movies. I had some belief that I could do it, so I got there. But when it came time to be a star in one of those big movies, I didn't have a big enough belief system. I couldn't vision myself. Somewhere deep within me, I hadn't allowed myself to go to that level. And so I wouldn't grab onto those parts. Yet I could, but I needed to keep expanding. So it's the work you do today as you open up to your bigger yes. And know that something that has helped you to get to where you are right now in this moment could still serve you really well. Or are you open enough? Are you brave enough? Are you courageous enough to go, what new can I learn that might expand my belief system so that my beliefs are always supporting me rather than holding me back? Just that awareness and that question will help you expand into a better, stronger you. So let's do our game ready, because as you vision it, you become it. So this is a very important aspect of connecting. I said the physical, the spiritual, the mental. This is how we connect all those things, is through this part of the game ready. And the greatest gift that we can bring ourselves is, first of all, right now, think about, what am I grateful for? Think about all the things you're grateful for, because that's a game changer. When you want to be in and shift into that positive attitude, nothing does it faster than gratitude. So think about what you're grateful for right in this moment. Let that lift you up. Set 3 intentions for this week. Remember, we talked about starting the week strong. What am I going to focus on? What are my focus points for this week? Because with precise decision making, all becomes possible. Think about the 3 things you want to focus in on. Anything out, let that be a distraction. Think about it next week. Let's just expand this week, starting today, and continue to bring grateful for this opportunity that you're bringing to yourself right now at this very moment. So close your eyes and see your gate. And as you pass through your gate, I want you to come through, and I want you to just right now with your fingers touch your heart and breathe as you look around into this place in nature. You just come through a gate and you've put yourself into a place in nature that either you've been to before, combination of places, or you can create the place that's beautiful in nature. Breathe it in, because you're connecting it from your heart and your brain are coming together as one, so that you can see and just appreciate it so fully. Breathe deeply. With every breath, you breathe in the fire of life that just grows. And you breathe in that's available to you, that's beyond you. It's an intelligent, a creativity that now you're allowing yourself to fully tap into. Now see a gate at the other end. When you see that gate, step through there, and now see yourself living into the dream that you want to live into. Create your life rather than just react to it. Be very focused and celebrate each little success. Take a step of success towards your dream, towards your desire. Just celebrate that and feel great about it, because you're a step closer. It takes a lot of little steps to create the big, great things. That's one thing I've learned through my time in life. Keep taking the steps. Now see it clearly, but the rejoicing in it, even if it's a moment of just saying, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. That gives you and regenerates the energy you need to take the next step. So keep seeing that as you progress. Celebrate each step as you go. Now, as you see yourself achieving something that, man, maybe a few years ago, maybe even 6 months ago, you didn't even think was possible, now has become possible because your willingness to take the step in courage, in faith, and connecting it on all those levels that we talked about. Expanding your belief system. No longer having to have to work hard, but now you've learned to work smart. You can release the raft that got you to this point and now look for new things that will even take you further. Come back through the gate, come back into this place of peace and beauty. What a gift it is just to absolutely appreciate nature at this level. See water running, clear, fresh water. Go and splash your face in it. Feel energized by it. Drink from it. It's so cool, so refreshing. You can feel it running through your veins. It's energizing every aspect of you. Take that in. And now walk out through, because now you've tapped into a greater mind, a greater you that's always there, just waiting for you to tap into it. All you did is just click the switch on. Now you have it. Take that with you now. Walk out through the gate. Enjoy this journey this week. If you've ever been through our beast training, you know each animal will trigger you into right action. Use them all through the week. If you haven't, join us sometime. It's a blast, and it will open your eyes to a new you faster than anything I've ever witnessed. This Friday, we have Aloha Fridays, I do with my son. 1 o'clock Pacific Coast time. We always have great guests, and it's always information that even blows me away. And if you've ever missed them, they're all recorded. You go to YouTube and you go to Extreme Focus TV. Tap in. The more you expand your mind, your spirit, the more you absolutely step into the grander you, and it's right there, ready to be activated. Ready, just waiting for you to say yes. How deep is your yes? Beast mode on, my friends. We'll see you Friday. Thank you.